In Great Yarmouth, my flat is cold. I needed something to behold. To Visionhire I walked the street and saw a telly, small and neat. A Philips 300, black and white, $2.50 a month, it felt just right. The manager, a man of glitz, said this one's just come from the Ritz. But no, in truth he gave a sigh. It was old Mrs. Moss's gone on high. She loved her programs, news and plays, and watched them in her final days. A van arrived, a cheery fellow with blue overalls and a skin so yellow. He wired it up, the screen came bright, a flick of fuzz, then pure delight. But something felt different in the air, a faint smell of perfume, I do declare. The news started, same old story of storms and traffic and all its glory. But wait, the reporter, I swore I knew, with a twinkle in his eye that wasn't new. He'd mention things, a cuppa he'd like, a cat called Tibbles on a little green bike. The soap opera came, EastEnders at 10, and Dot Cotton looked a bit pale. Then she waved at the screen a little hand and said, "Ooh, dearie, this is my brand." Then Phil Mitchell, with a smile so wide, offered a biscuit, take a bite, don't hide. I rubbed my eyes, thought I was dreaming, but there it was, my Philips still beaming. I couldn't sleep, the pictures kept spinning, each news flash, every commercial just swimming. The cartoon mice sang a lullaby about clouds and stars in the big blue sky. The next night came a detective show, Sherlock Holmes with his pipe, you know. But Watson, his friend, looked surprisingly old and spoke with a voice I could only uphold. "Mrs. Moss," I whispered, my heart in my throat, as she smiled from the screen like a beautiful note. The commercials changed, no soap or bread, instead tea towels and knitted blankets instead. For your chilblains, dearie, a voice would sing, a knitting pattern, isn't it a thing? I watched and I watched all through the night as my Philips 300 with all its might turned my council flat in a Great Yarmouth breeze into a portal of memories and wonderful ease. The news broke again in a world so far, but the reporter now played a guitar. He sang a small song, a sea shanty tune, under a big silver crescent moon. "Oh, Mrs. Moss, you are a joy," I whispered and smiled like a little boy. And as I watched with a cuppa in hand, I knew my little Philips from a far-off land was something special, unique and rare, a magical telly beyond compare, a ghost in the screen but a ghostly friend. And the strange things, well, they'd never, ever end. Oh, Great Yarmouth nights with my Visionhire find, a window to worlds of a different kind. For $2.50 a month, it was a bargain indeed, a gift from a stranger in my time of need. A Philips 300